Hello guys, so I know it's been a while since I've done these kind of like live trading videos, but I'm just gonna get back to it because I've been kind of busy with just uni stuff and yeah, I've just got some like tests. We'll just start from the daily. So previously we actually I'll just start on the monthly first and then we'll go down. So I know usually we don't look at the monthly, but on the monthly, as you can see right here, we broke structure because this is the previous low, you know, like a down candle and up candle, previous low. So we actually even broke structure on the monthly, so it's actually pretty bearish right now for GU. And if you go down to the weekly, similar story as well. So we broke structure here, and we even broke this. We even went below this low. It's just been bearish, as you can see. You know, the past few weeks, all green candles. So I've had a few losing trades from last week because I keep anticipating a pullback, but it never happened. So the most closest daily supply level that I see is just this level. So this is the daily order block right here. Well, I guess the order block is this whole candle. But yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. So I guess it's entering this daily order block right now. And yeah, I just want to be a bit careful with, you know, buying retracements because it's just been going down, and you know, DXY is also going up. So I have to, yeah, we'll just have to see. But that's the daily. 4 hours, so we've just been going down. See, the thing is, right, I want to focus more on this kind of structure, but there's literally nothing here. There's no structure here, so we have to look all the way back to see like what kind of levels we might be targeting if we're going down. So I guess like just this zone, I guess there's really not much, you know, there's this you know, demand here, but other than that it's not really like much. See, like you look at this and it's like kind of hard to trade because I don't know like what areas price might want to pull back to, and like I don't even know when it's going to pull back, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, so far that's what we have. But I mean, looking down here, what is our 1 hour range? I guess like the most recent leg is probably from here to down here. So because we broke this low right here, so this is actually our new range. So if this is the new range, it means I want to look for sales between here. So the only place that I can see is just this 15-minute order block right here. There's an order block right here before the sell-off, which is honestly probably more probable. We might just come up and tap this order block. And then there's also a fair value gap here. So for today, I think what I'm looking for is just some sort of retracement into either this 15-minute fair value gap or this order block, and then we'll look for some sales. Otherwise there'll be no trade today unless I buy and then target here. Alright, so if we look on the 5-minute right here, we've actually broken structure to the upside. So up, down, broke structure, right? So we've actually broken structure to the upside. But so broke structure to the upside, but we actually didn't close above this high. So if we look on the 15-minute, there's no break of structure. But yeah, so on the 5-minute I was just thinking, because we broke this high, but I was just monitoring it for a bit to see if it wants to go down a bit more, because I don't want to just enter off a break of structure on a 5-minute. So you know, we broke structure. There's this low right here that it came down, sweep liquidity, and so right now I think I sort of see an entry playing out for me at least. So yeah, so break of structure, come down, sweep the low, and you know, creating this fair value gap. So Okay, so there was this fair value gap right here. We went into this fair value gap and I entered, but because I entered off market execution, so I was like a tiny bit late. So my stops will be below this fair value gap, or even, yeah. Okay guys, so we just hit take profit, and honestly it got really close to my stop loss. And yeah, so there was also a 1 to 4 trade. I just targeted this supply here, this high here, because you know, as we marked out for the GAN box, right? So if you mark out the GAN box, anywhere above here is in premium, so anywhere above here would be a good time to short. So well, will be a good price to short, but obviously with like confirmations and stuff. But so since this high was in this premium zone, I just wanted to target that high. Potentially it could still go above, but I'm out, so I'm happy with that. And honestly, during the whole trade, I just took the trade and I just started doing something else because I don't really want to get my emotions involved. I was on a bit of a losing streak last week because of some just like psychology and stuff. I had all of the stuff on TikTok, and yeah. So basically, so I also just wanted to talk a bit about risk management. So although my psychology I wouldn't say is on point, I would say my risk management is pretty alright, even though I do market execution. So even though I do market execution, my risk is always usually around 1%. Sometimes if I miss, you know, estimate, it might be just a little bit above 1%. So maybe like almost 1.5%, but it will never go above 2% because I know roughly how much that I can risk, and roughly how wide my stop loss is, like how many pips, and roughly how many lots I should, you know, set. Because I do like calculate the lot size and stuff before, but it's just like a rough calculation, I guess. Yeah, so in terms of like risk management, I always risk like a certain amount, and if it hits my stop loss, it hits my stop loss. I don't really extend my stop losses. So that's why every time I lose, I only lose at most like 1.5%, and usually it's like less than 1% because of just how I calculate it. I usually go like a bit more reservative. And yeah, so even though last week I had a losing trade, I had a losing week, before last week I was actually in profit with my account. I was actually around like almost 4% profit of my total account. No, actually over 4%, probably like 6% profit of my overall account in 2 weeks. And then last week I basically took that account back to break even, and even had like a minor, like a little bit of loss. I think it was like 1% loss on my overall account, so I was in 1% drawdown. And then after this trade, it's now back to being in profit for my account. So you know, it's about understanding that, you know, if you do your risk management right, it's really kind of like hard to blow your account, you know, because I do stick to my rule of like maximum 2 losing trades per day. So if I have 2 losing trades per day, I don't trade anymore for that day. And you know, that just kind of helps me to, you know, have a maximum loss of 2% per day. And usually, as I said, one loss is not even like 1% just because of how I calculate. So usually I don't think I think I've only had like one day where I lost 2%, but every other day is always like 1% or less. So yeah, that's just the importance of risk management and how I do my risk management. So yeah, I hope you guys get some sort of value out of this video. Honestly, I'll say today was a pretty good day in terms of like psychology. How I executed the trade is alright, and just not rushing into it, because I know I was in a losing streak last week, and I just want to be more, you know, I know I have to be patient. I know after like the weekend I had some time to, you know, just reflect on what I was doing and why I was being so why I was taking impulsive trades, why I was taking trades without proper confirmations. And I even had a session in my Discord. One of the members, he's my friend, and he offers to teach me DXY alignment. So today I was actually looking a bit at the DXY alignment as well, even though I didn't really specify in this specific video, I think, but I was just looking at the overall trend in DXY just for some extra confirmation. And I was just looking at I learned a bit about like, you know, protected highs, protected lows, and just a bit about like supply and demand zones. So yeah, if you guys want to join my Discord, I'll put the link in my link tree. I mean, it is in my link tree, so you guys can just check that out. Hope this video helped you guys out, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.